So today we're going to be doing stuff. This is for people who are a little bit... I am a little bit of an idiot savant. So what we're gonna be doing today. The title, you are here. So what we want to do is we want to run Ollama. Because we don't know about VLLM and NVFP4, and maybe we do know about it, but it's just, wow, that's complicated, and we're just used to running Ollama. So what we would like to do, right, we want to run the best models. And we want Deepseek, we want Laguna, we want, I don't even really know what we want. Let me just look up what we want, actually. This is what we want. We want Deepseek, V4-FLASH, we want Laguna S2.1 on our DGX Spark. And yeah, we want Quen 3.5, 122B. And yeah, we just want a lot of stuff. But it's a huge problem to run V4-FLASH. And I tried to look into it. I mean, like, let me scroll up. This is just a little bit of work. What I really want to show you is, okay, so this is my free NVIDIA NIM GLM2. So that's free. I can run this. Okay, so what we see here, this is PewDiePie's workspace. It's called Odysseus. It's free. It's on GitHub. Maybe you know about it. I like this workspace. It's very cool, and I use it to remote into, and then I kind of use it for, I can make profiles in here. So I have a profile, my fiance have a profile, and we can have our own profiles, and we can add all kinds of cool stuff in here, right? So we can do deep research. So that will be something like this. You can see here, I did a deep research on, obviously I did a deep research on how do I run stuff on DGX Spark, like, and then I have all this because I don't know how to really run NVFP4. I've seen people do it, and it's just So I tried another thing. So what I did was I went ahead and then I downloaded Deepseek-V4-FLASH, the Onslaught version. So this is the UDIQ3XXS. It's 103 gigabytes. But the problem with it is you can't just use Ollama pool, right? We're used to just using Ollama pool and then the model, and then it downloads the model, and then you can run it. This won't work with V4-FLASH because it is sharded or something. So I decided, or I was like, so let's make this work, because I don't know how to make NVFP4 work, and even if I did know, it's just that's a lot of work. So I was kind of wanting, and also for another reason, which I'm going to show you, I wanted to run Deepseek-V4-FLASH and obviously Laguna and all my favorite models in their 120 billion parameters. This model is like 284 billion parameters. So this is the biggest model I'm running on my one DGX Spark, which is here. This is an Asus Ascent GX10. It's right here. And yeah, I use this. I don't, again, I'm like a little bit of a noob, so I just use this, and then I push this button, and then it comes up here. Now my keyboard and mouse is on this one. This is just a, and yeah, so that's what I do, because then I won't break my system. I can play games and I can work, and I can just look up, okay, it's done, and then I press over, and then I enter the other system up here. So this is what I like to do. And I was thinking, I haven't really seen anybody else do this. So the good thing about having something like Deepseek-V4-FLASH, pretty much the biggest model you can run on one DGX Spark or Asus Ascent GX10, 128 gigabytes of RAM, right? And the cool thing about it is obviously the model itself, and also that I'm able to use it in Claude code. So that's kind of the big thing here, because then you can use sub agents and all kinds of cool stuff. Let me just show you here. This is a little bit of handheld. So, okay, so I have used 3.6 gigabytes here. I have available 117 gigabytes and cached 3. I can expand on this. Yeah, you can see free. So this is my gigabyte, and then I can open up. Are with me. So here I open up a new terminal. There it is. Sorry, I was just typing this with one hand, and then I press enter. Boom. Now Ollama asks me, oh, you want to use APIs? You want to pay a lot of money? I guess my neighbor is using like 20,000 a month on that. That's just, I mean, who knows if I have a neighbor. Anyways, so this is the models I use. This is just the one I created this model, uncharted version. This is this is a 260 or 256 context. This I edited, so this is 1 million context, and this is 512 context. K, yeah. 512,000 context, and this is very easy for me to say, and yeah, all that stuff. So let me just show you these models. I like these models. There's 122 and a 35B, which is, these are obvious. I mean, these are awesome. And then there's Laguna S2.1 GGUF Q4. This is a smaller model. It's 70 gigabytes, so it's actually it's only a 118 billion parameters compared to DeepSeek, which is 284. And then I have this encoder, trusty, and also the small version of this is pretty good. So what I want to do, I do not want to pay for the API up here. I just want to use Deepseek-V4-FLASH or maybe Laguna. So let's take Deepseek-V4-FLASH, it's right there. And then I press enter. Boom. Then we're here. And I already did like, let me just resume. Obviously I have shut this 2 times. YouTube greets user. There it is. Then it said, okay, so up there I say, YouTube says hi. Hey, I thought for a little bit of while. And okay, so now we go over here. I still have only used like 4 gigabytes. And then I say, yo. And then it starts thinking, and over here immediately you see my used RAM. Oh, 95 up here, 100. Now it loads the whole model into the memory, right? So the whole model is loaded into memory. I have 20 gigabytes available almost, cached a little bit here. This is Cloud code, and I just kind of resumed this first take of this video where my mic kind of left me hanging. So let's see, this 30 seconds, and this is a 100 gigabyte model. So I'm not going to cut anything. We're just going to wait a little bit here, and we can have a look at these now. 110 gigabytes used, right? Up here you can see my CPU, how it's working. It's just, I was thinking about, why is it only running single core, and then it switches from core to core to core to core. It's pretty cool. But yeah. So let's see, that's 1 minute, right? Some of these models, they say that when you want to load them, you have to add the timeout for Ollama to like 20 minutes, because it can take like 5 minutes, 10 minutes to 15 minutes to load it in, right? So let's see how long this is going to take us for a 284 billion parameter model, Q3, 105 gigabytes, 1 million context. This I'm also going to show you. I'm just gonna, over here, I'm gonna open a new window, and we're Ollama PS. Now I'm gonna press enter. Boom. Now we have, what is Ollama running right now? That's Deepseek-V4 extra small, 1M, 1 million. The ID, the size, the processor, and then the context. I just put that 1 million straight. Now he's entering. That took just below 2 minutes, right? And yeah, so that's 1 million running right now, and he's entering, and he can do sub agents. You could do whatever you want. This is code CLI. You could add plugins. So this is running, and this is very good. Okay, what are we working on? Right now we're just working on saying hello. So we're gonna exit. And oh, I mean, I could do more. So what do we want to say, you two? Um, we are very cool. Huh? We are very cool, huh? So that's a kind of a weird thing to say to Claude. Yeah, we basically are cool. I guess, yeah. So that's pretty much all I'm gonna say for that. Yeah, you get the point. I'm not gonna draw that. Oh, I'm sorry. The links for you to do this below. I hope I made it good. I made a GitHub repository with the guide, and yeah, I hope it's gonna benefit a lot of people. What am I looking at here? So I'm looking at this screen. Yeah. So let me just my mouse. This is fine. This is the model I'm using. I've seen a lot of people you download. You just go in here, and then you go to File and Versions. Then you can choose. Like I've seen a lot of people use the Q2, but I feel like why not use the Q3? I didn't want to use the small version because then you're at 117. That's just that's tight. So I went for the extra small, still Q3, and yeah, the guide to all this, or downloading everything from start to finish, even installing Ollama, it's going to be in here. This is my repository. I have no idea how to create a repository, basically. But, yeah, so this is not where you're going to press. You're going to press something like this. Yes. Okay, there it is. If it doesn't work, please let me know. And yeah, there you're going to be able to access this. The repository is here. It's called Deepseek-V4-FLASH-Ollama and Cloud Code CLI. You can get this running. You can get Deepseek-V-Flash on Ollama. You're going to make your own uncharted model, and then you're going to copy it into Ollama, and then you're going to delete the old files. So one thing about this, which is very important to kind of mention, you have to like have 300 gigabytes of free space on your drive, because first you're going to download the file, that's 100 gigabytes, and then you're going to copy it into Ollama, that's 200 gigabytes, and then when it's done copying, it's going to unload from kind of a cached or borrowed, so it's going to fall down again. So it's like 300, maybe 400 gigabytes even is good to have when you want to do this. And I'm sorry. And yeah, that's essential, because otherwise you could actually bug your system up. Maybe I should just let me. Okay, so you're here with me. Okay, that's weird. So this is basically done. Now you can run Cloud Code with Deepseek. Ollama is running. You can run Laguna 2.1, and that's basically what you want. So I haven't seen anyone else do this. Do it this way. I've seen other people like it. Go look it up how people do this. This is the best way, if you ask me. Maybe it doesn't have all the instructions, and maybe it's not perfect, but I can show you here. It's cut off. This doesn't really matter. But you can see how this is 14 tokens. That's pretty good. But that's not, it varies, right? So you're up here, you have a very short answer. That's almost 12 tokens, and you have 7 tokens up here. And it's still running the Deepseek-V4. And then, I can show you down here. Then I just went over to GLM. I asked GLM, could you just summarize what I did so other people could also benefit? I forgot something. I'm sure you're happy that I'm back on you, giving you stuff, expanding your brain. I'm here with you. I'm talking to you. You can hear my voice. I can think about how smart you think I am. That's it. That's all I got. So, until next time, I hope you enjoy this. Sometimes get a little bit of wind. So this is for you. And until next time. Okay, so until next time, which is now, this is the next time. I just want to say to you, you can use tail scale, and then you can remote into from your phone into your DGX workspace. So you could use all the functions. You could initiate deep research. You could chat with, if you're waiting, let's say we're waiting on the bus or whatever, you can sit and chat with your own local AI from wherever you are. Workspace, and you can do anything. It's just a website you enter. But when you have Tailscale running and Odysseus works remotely, then you can also add Termius. And that's very cool for our situation here, because when you can run Claude Code remotely, so you can work with Claude Code and Deepseek. You can even choose Laguna. You can just choose whatever model you want remotely. So you could both work with Claude Code, CLI, and you could work with your workspace remotely. So it's just running 24/7, and you can do whatever you want. All local, no APIs. Maybe you can get a free NIM NVIDIA API if you want to. And that also works remotely if you have Tailscale and Termius, and that's Termius and Tailscale Tailscale. And now that's all. So until the next time, that's basically, I'm sorry for smacking. That's basically all I have for you. And peace.